So, not the project I was talking about earlier that I've been trying to finish. Have not even started to finish the project, but I still have to finish this coffee. It's not as sweet because I ran out of caramel. But I was getting hungry and I was thinking about what I'm gonna make for lunch. And I really make this dinner I made the other night, and I think I've got it down to a science. It's really quick and easy. If you're not a chef, but you are a foodie like myself. So this is my hear me out take for the day. So first, I'm not big on burritos, having to wrap them and everything, but I do love me some nachos. So I'm gonna try and make some nachos out of these little tiny street tacos. Got the flour tortilla. And so you're gonna heat up your pan. Got some butter. Let me make sure I have some dishes for this because I still need to do my dishes. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna have a copious amount of dishes to do anyway, so I might as well just add on to it. Because when I did these tacos, it got a little messy, not gonna lie. But yeah. Waiting for the pan to heat up. Yeah. And how many of these do I have? Ooh, I have like 8, so I'll probably just do like 4 maybe of these. Let me get a bowl or something to put them on. Okay, I have a plate. I have this plate I can put them on. So that should work. Okay, so you want to get the butter on both sides to fry your tortilla. I'm gonna try and make them extra crispy. I think last time I made these, I had the heat on too high, so now that it's hot enough, I'm going to turn it back down to a cozy 6.5. And yes, I'm getting butter on my hands by doing this. Whoop. And we're just going to let that slide onto there. Handy dandy towel right here. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a chef, but it's good. It's gonna be good. It's not really cooking as fast as I thought it would. I think I'm gonna turn it back up to the 8.5. Like 3/4 there. Boom. Maybe I should have left it on high. We're gonna put it on high. But yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, is there a spoon? There isn't. I'm gonna go wash one real quick. Hold it. Oh, never mind. I already have one washed. Because there's some dishes also that I have not. So this is like what the leftover of my like sauce mix looks like. I know it looks atrocious, but it's really good. Trust me. And I had some leftover rice that I had mixed with the sauce, so I'm just gonna add the sauce to it. Add to the new sauce mix I'm making today. Okay, it's cooking, it's cooking. It was probably a little bit too much butter, so this next one we're gonna do less butter. So that way it's coming out more on the crunchy nacho feeling side than the mushy side. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna set this over here in the meantime while we're waiting for this one to be perfect. Take your time. You can't rush perfection, as I tell my husband when I'm getting ready. Otherwise, just come out looking like this. Anyways. Okay. So this dirty dish can be put away to be cleaned later. Let's see how this is coming out. Are you cooking? Or are you cooking? Okay, it's cooking. It's crispy. Perfect. Perfect. A lot better than the last time. So once these are done, I'm thinking, okay, so these are some refried, it's in a pasta sauce jar, but it's refried beans that I made the last time I made the tacos. Like, it was just like a whole bag. I forgot what brand it was. It was, you know, in the cooler section with like the ricotta cheese and queso fresco and everything. So, you know. Oh, perfect. Okay, that is cooked. Oh, okay. And this is probably when I can start turning it down because it's definitely hot, as you can hear. I turn it down a bit. Don't lie. Everybody does that. Anyways, but yeah, so what I had left over, I put in a jar, and we're gonna reheat this in the pan when we're done using this pan, because I'm trying to keep the dishes to a minimum. Oh, slip, yeah. Ooh, let's start prepping our next tortilla. Not too much, not too little. Oh, that was too much. Okay. Okay, boom. Are you cooked? Oh yeah, it's cooked. Could be a little crispier though. I just don't want to burn it. And after this one, we'll do one more. I feel like 4 is just the right amount. Boom. That one's ready. This one's ready whenever you're ready. Oh, the towel. It's fine. Ooh, okay. Okay. That one looks pretty good. I feel like one side definitely comes out looking better than the other. Alright, so the ones we didn't, we're going to put away, of course. Okay. Boom. Fancy. Just trying to jump to the top of the fridge here. Oh, there you go. There you go. I knew you could do it without knocking over all of my stuff that's right there. So I appreciate that. We're going to use quite a few ingredients, so a little bit of each thing is going to go a long way. Oh yeah, that's done. Okay. Now for our beans. We're going to put the volume down a little bit, or not the volume, the temp. Just a little bit. So when I pour this on here, the volume isn't so crazy. You know, we're just gonna pour the rest of this out. Oh, it's sizzling. Meow. Meow. A little bit more. I just feel like people need to share their favorite foods more often. And this is like, I don't know. It's tasty enough. It's easy enough. Definitely saves money compared to going to Taco Bell as often as I used to. Alright, so we're gonna wash this and reuse this for another ingredient eventually later. So I just like to, whenever I empty jars or containers of things, just keep that around. Because you never know when you need to recontain something. Okay. I don't have any bowls. Of course. So we're gonna turn this off, of course. Okay. I like to feel a little fancy. Whenever I'm done using a burner, I take it off the stove and I just mix it a little bit more before I set it back down off to the side somewhere else so it can cool down without burning, continuing to burn. So I'm gonna wash the bowl. Okay, got me a bowl for my beans. For my beans. Not for you, Vita. Okay, hopefully this is cool enough to go into my bowl. Victoria, you are gonna knock everything over. Victoria. Goodness gravy. Anyways. Okay, beans are going in here. Well, actually, oh no, I wanted to mix it up with the old sauce. Because I think this is gonna, I should just go ahead and use the rest of this anyways, huh? What do you think? I'm asking as if I'm gonna hear what you respond immediately. Okay. I made a little bit of a mess. Okay. Gently, carefully clean up my burner before I continue using it so it doesn't smell like I'm burning shit when I'm not. It's just shit that's on the burner. Okay, perfect. Well, phooey. Okay, let me put this back into pan. Hold up. As you can tell, I'm not the best when it comes to, well, I mean, I could think ahead. I just choose not to, because then I exhaust myself doing that. Thinking takes too much work, too much energy. Not work, just energy, which I guess is the same thing. Where am I going with this? I don't know, once again. All right, we're gonna try and mix this leftover sauce from the last time, reuse it, mix it in with the beans. I just think of Venus whenever I say beans. Because I call her Beanie Weenie. Beanie Weenie. Okay. So forget everything I just did. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of... Right. Just sauce. I might not even use any of these sauces because then it's going to be like a lot. What do you think? Maybe I'll just do a little bit more green chili, make it spicy, and then some sour cream to balance with that. I think that's what we'll do. strong. I don't need a medium. And then just to give it some more texture, I'm cheating and I have Spanish rice. Yeah. Got it. Okay, that's cooking in there. 90 seconds. Oh, kind of flung that everywhere, but that's okay. Turn it off, turn it off. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So keeping it on there. Gonna pour some green chilies up. Don't want to do too much because it's pretty spicy. I tried it the other day, just a bite, and I was like, ooh, she hot. Okay, clean that off before I make a mess everywhere with it. And then lay sour cream right here. Ooh. Is it still good? Let me just double check that. You might want to, do that before you use it. What's it say on here? Hello? Okay, there it is. October. Never mind. I guess. Oh no, this is gonna be so spicy. It says best if used by October. Best if. Okay, the key word here is best if used by. It's talking about quality, not expiration. So we're in the clear. We're in the clear. So we're just gonna scoop this bad boy out. This good boy sour cream. Ooh yeah, look at that. Maybe a little more, because clearly I don't use this often enough. Scrape that. Okay, and we're mixing. Victoria's drinking water. I was like, what's that noise? What's leaking? What did I do? Okay. Wow, I'm gonna have a lot of leftover sauce again for my tortillas. And I don't even have any lettuce because I barely eat it, and then it just goes bad before I even know it. So we're just doing sauce and beans. Sauce and beans. And some rice too. Gonna let that cool down for a minute before I open it. Well, not cool it down, but like I've come to find that when you're cooking stuff, for the most part, in the microwave, you want to let it sit there for a minute before you get it out, so that way you can like finish cooking. But anyways, while that's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything away. I was gonna add some of this too, but it's looking like a lot. I'm gonna sneeze. Victoria, you were right there. Another dirty dish to put away. See, there we go. It's done now. It is done. We're gonna need a bigger pot. And I'm gonna need to close the fridge. Well, okay. This is obviously way too big of a pot, but I am really hungry now, and I'm too lazy to wash the one actual appropriate size pot I need. So I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna just pour this in here. Yep. Right there, and the rice. Rice. No meat. We don't need no meat for this recipe. Let's try and get all of it out. Okay, mix it up. Okay. So basically, main idea here is when you're making like an amalgamation of sauces for your tacos, I think you need 3 sauces and 3 cheeses, and then some beans and rice, and you're good to go. Lettuce, tomatoes if you want it. Sour cream as well, additionally, you know, for some dairy. Turn down that spice, bring it to that perfect level if you want. Of course, guacamole. If I had guacamole, I would have added that as well, but don't have that. So, salsas, Taco Bell, hot sauce. And then, if you're gonna go with red salsa, I say black bean and corn. Get the most out of that. And then queso. Oh wait, no, salsa. We're on salsa. Yeah, that was the 3 sauces. Now we're on the cheeses, 3 cheeses. So salsa con queso. And if you're gonna go with white cheese, do a Monterey Jack queso, which is un poquito picante. Y luego también el queso fresco. Yeah. Entonces, so that was like the last mix I made. That was that, basically. I just did a scoop of each, scoop or 2 of each, mixed it up, and then I just dip these buttered bad boys into there and eat it, and it's good. And then whatever's left over, I save it for next time, and then the next time I make a concoction, like this time, for example, what I had left over, I added beans and rice again, and then a little bit of the green salsa and a little bit of sour cream. So you can just, whatever you have left over, you can just keep adding to the next one. Kind of like that, what do you call it? That soup they make where they just leave it hot all the time. They just add stuff to it, which I would love to do for the winter time. So I might do something like that. Just have a crock pot and, because I love me a good soup when it's real hot. And I don't think that's anybody really. Anybody love a good soup. But anyways, now I gotta clean up this mess. But hopefully y'all got something from that and it sounded good. And maybe y'all agree with me. Maybe you don't, but that's what I do with my tacos. So, yeah, hasta luego.